Somewhere along the way, journaling got labeled in a very specific way: soft, emotional, feminine. Something you turn to when you have a lot of feelings or when you're trying to heal. And because of that, a lot of people quietly distance themselves from it. Maybe consciously, maybe not, but enough to never really give it a place in their life. You'll hear things like, "I'm not the journaling type," or "I don't really have anything to write about." But if you listen closely, it's not always about writing. It's about what writing represents. Because sitting down with a blank page means slowing down. It means being still long enough to notice what's been building in the background. And for many people, that's unfamiliar territory. It's scary. We are much more used to staying occupied, thinking through things quickly, moving from one task to another, keeping things functional, and for a while that works. Until it doesn't. Because the mind doesn't just need activity, it needs somewhere to rest as well. Not distraction, not entertainment, rest. And that's where journaling changes its meaning. It stops being about expression and starts becoming a place you can put things down. You don't have to write with something important to say. You don't have to be particularly introspective, you just need a page. One page where thoughts don't have to stay inside your head, where they don't need to be organized or efficient or even fully understood. For some people, that might look like writing out everything that's been running through their mind all day. For others, it might be slower, a few sentences, a pause, another sentence. There's no correct way to do it, because the point isn't performance, it's relief. And that's not something that belongs to one kind of person. It's not something that belongs to women or to people who are naturally expressive. It belongs to anyone who has a mind that doesn't always get a break. And we all fall in that category. If you think about it, most of us carry more than we realize. Half-formed thoughts, conversations we replay again and again, decisions we haven't fully settled. They don't always show up as stress. Sometimes they just create a kind of constant mental noise. Writing gives that noise somewhere to go. Not to solve, not to fix, just to set it down even for a little while, so that you can breathe. And when you do that, something shifts. Not like mountains move, but enough for you to breathe. Your mind feels a little less crowded, your thoughts feel less urgent. It's the difference between holding everything in your hands and placing it on a surface where you can step back and look at it. That's what makes journaling a place of rest, not because everything becomes clear, but because you're no longer carrying it all at once. If you've never really seen yourself as someone who journals, or if it's always felt like something that doesn't quite fit you, maybe it's worth looking at it differently. Not as a habit you need to be good at, not as a tool for self-improvement, just a place where you can go when your mind feels full. And maybe the question isn't, is journaling for me? Maybe it's this: where do my thoughts go when I don't give them a place to rest? Do they convert to anger? Do they misjudge me? Do they make wrong decisions for me? There's always an outlet. Why not writing be the one? You don't need a long session. You don't need to write something meaningful. Just take one page. That's it. Let it hold whatever's been sitting with you and then close it. I don't think anything is going to be resolved. But for a moment, you wouldn't have to carry it all alone. And that is one step toward the resolution.